Hey guys, Andru Edwards here. We're at the GDGT event. They just came up to Seattle. As you can see, with V-Moda. Talking to Nico. Dude, you are the... Who are you? What do you do for this?
I am the Director of Marketing at V-Moda. I'm Nico, and I'm here to tell you about Crossfade LP.
What is Crossfade LP?
Well, Crossfade LP is our first venture into the over-ear headphone market.
Okay.
We've been around for about 6 years in the in-ear category.
Certainly.
And we are, as you know, sold at Apple and Best Buy and all major retailers near you.
Right.
But we're very excited to announce the launch of Crossfade. Okay. Now the Crossfade, as you see, is a very stylish, very kind of cool-looking over-ear headphone, and has a couple of unique features that we think make this the ultimate in style, durability, and sound.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you what they are?
Yeah, well, I want to hear mostly about style and sound, but I guess durability counts too.
Well, I'll tell you why durability is kind of important. You know, these are used a lot by DJs or aspiring DJs or people on the road or people flying, okay? So the number one thing we've tracked over the last 4 years of development of this is that people break headphones. So that's the good side about headphones and it's the bad side about headphones. For us, it's good because people break headphones, we'll get new ones. Right. But also, we want you to enjoy it. So I just want to show you a couple of things why durability is important.
All right.
You know, when you flex a headphone, the break points tend to be here and here, and those that have had other sort of products have found that. So we looked at that and we thought we would develop this out of memory metal. So this is one of the most durable, flexible headphones on the market.
The Beats by Dre can't do that.
You cannot do this with a pair of Beats by Dre unless you'd like to have them a single cup.
Memory metal.
Memory metal, because if you look at the competition...
Not foam.
No, well, we have memory foam here in the earpieces.
Okay.
As you
memory
can see,
metal.
The memory foam. So we call it memory metal because, you know, if you take, I don't know, some of the other competition out there,
right,
and you go like this, chances are it's not going to pop back like that.
Right.
And when you're flexing it, if you're a DJ and you're moving it around and you want to be able to move it, super tough. Also, our ear cups are hinged custom so that if they pop out, they can simply pop in again. Okay. So these are, now the other thing about durability is our cables. Now, the one thing in the headphone business also is that cables have a tendency to break, they tell us. Right. So one of the main places we found was in the connection here, and the plug. So we've gone to the 45-degree angle plug so that you get maximum flexibility. Okay. So we have over 70,000 repetitions of this. The average industry standard is 10,000. Okay. Apple, in fact, have a very strong cable, but we far out flex any of them. We have a machine that literally sits there for hours doing this. This is the... now, when I said 70,000, that was actually referring to the cable on our remix, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Okay. The great thing about Crossfade, as you can see, it's a thicker Kevlar reinforced cable, is this in a bend test past 1 million bends, which is
normal is 10,000.
10,000 for an in-ear headphone. Okay. Our in-ear headphones are in the 70,000. Okay.
So for this one, over 1 million.
Over 1 million bends. We had to get 3 machines and basically was there for about 3 months bending.
So the machines broke before...
Exactly. Wow. So super durable. As you see, this one is a fabric woven cable. Inside are strands of Kevlar that are wrapped around the very thin 6 copper strands that control the headphones. As I said, it has, now we're going to get into the fun part now, which is sound. And I know you want to hear about this.
That's what we need to know about.
Because let me tell you, first of all, I would suggest that you go to your local Apple store and demo these, give them a road test. They're out on the demo stations at Apple near you. So the first thing, talking of Apple, as you see here, that's the 3-button remote that works with all Apple products. On the back we have a discrete microphone. So this now becomes really useful for your iPhone, your iPod, your iPhone Touch. Now, it also works with your laptop. So you simply plug this into the headphone jack of your Apple product, and you can now activate the headphone and headphones. Sorry, the microphone and headphones. Why is that great? You can now Skype, you can now VoIP, you can now use iChat, you can also use GarageBand to record or Logic. So if you're a DJ or a musician, a great all-round, all-purpose headphone that looks good as well as sounds good. Sounds good, I hear you asking me. Well, yes. In here we have a 50mm dual diaphragm driver. It's something that we're patented. What that means is basically giving you the sound and power of two drivers built into one 50mm driver. It's done using two different types of material inside the driver, one soft for that low end and one harder for the mid-ranges and highs. It's really, I mean, if you were here today and hearing this, you'd be blown away. So, I mean, again, if you want to try them, you know, we'll give you a test run.
We'll be reviewing these.
So it comes in 5 different colors. This is the pearl white. We have a rouge red, a Nero. We have a gunmetal, which is a kind of brush, kind of matte black, which is very cool. And then we have the chrome, which is black and chrome. Very cool, very stylish. V-Moda Crossfade LP retails for $249. But when you're thinking about that, when you listen to the sound of this, you're going to hear the quality of a sound system that would cost thousands of dollars in your house. A full old, remember the old speaker systems we all used to have? This sounds like you're in the concert. Okay, we've designed this to create a sound field that envelops you in the music. So the reports we keep hearing back are, wow, I sound like I'm right in the studio, right in the venue listening to it. Okay. And that's exactly what we set out to do at V-Moda.com.
All right, at .com. Thank you so much for giving us a tour through your products.
Thank you so much.
We are going to be featuring them soon here on Bleeding Edge TV in a review. Until next time, I'm Andrew Edwards. Stay tuned for more tech news through you guys at GearLive.com.